you guys, good evening, and welcome back to Save versus Poison. My name is Will. I am your host. The
goes
lights.
like this and comes back like
I fucking knew you were gonna do this. You know I knew you were gonna do this, right? Kopi should be giggling right now. And I have a feeling that the only reason Kopi's here this early in the show is because he knows. Oh, it worked. I heard it.
Well, to be fair.
To be fair. Yeah. You're not here? Okay. Sounds good, buddy. Sounds good. Hi, guys. How's it going? Let's turn the lights back up. There we go. Get ourselves in focus. Get focused, all right? Let's get focused. It's been a week. Hello.
Is it me you're looking for?
No, it's not Bowler. It's not you that I'm looking for. It's all of you. It's the community I'm looking for. That's what I want. Hey guys, how's it going? My name's Will. I'm your host. As well as being your host, I'm also an alcoholic in recovery these 3 years and 3 months. 3 years, 3 months. Oh, what a journey. Oh, you know it's me? Maybe. What do you mean it didn't work? It should have worked. Can you guys hear? All right. So, can you guys hear the alerts? Can you hear the alerts? Because I can hear the alerts. I hear all the alerts. Every damned one of them, you guys. Sometimes they plague me in my sleep. They're always there. At least I think they are. Yeah. We need more alert options. I'm working on it, all right? Listen, I actually was going to today go through, figure out a whole bunch of different alerts, throw them up there, but I got called into work today. I got asked to do a procedure, and you asked for an update on what was going on, why there was no Sunday night stream. Well, here it is. We're struggling a little bit financially. We are having some debt to income issues based on the fact that when my wife started working as a traveling nurse in town, we thought that our liquid assets were going to continue to grow and grow because that's what everything looked like it was going to do. Unfortunately, her first travel assignment was the highest paying travel assignment. That's why when I said to you guys, I'm super stressed out lately, the primary reason for that was because my wife is considering taking an out of town trip for a couple of months to try to make as much money as possible. With that comes the stress of knowing that I'm going to be the only parent in the house for the most part. And those times when my wife is home are going to be times when she's going to need to be doing a little bit more, resting and relaxation than she kind of is right now. Right now, our parenting split is kind of like 60-40, with her doing, 4 10-hour shifts a week, and then me doing, a couple of call shifts and a couple of extra shifts. And this is all planned for. All of this stuff is communicated, talked about. Like, our division of labor is pretty good. Like, our communication is pretty good. But Sunday night, we started taking a look at how much debt we have. And a lot of it is because of the basement and because we thought that we were going to have more in the way of income coming in. My wife lost about, how can I say this without getting too specific? Probably lost about a quarter of her income from the first travel assignment to the travel assignment now. That's a lot. And we spent not up to the limit, but farther than we can account for right now. So I'm taking more call shifts, I'm taking more cases, I'm doing more work in general. That's what you have to do, right? But that doesn't mean that I'm not a little bit stressed about it. Now, Sunday was when all of this stuff comes to a head, right? All of this comes together, and I'm thinking to myself, ooh, I'm stressed as fuck. I have a couple things that I need to get done in terms of paperwork for expanding where I can practice my skill set. And I needed to get that done, and I needed to have that done earlier in the week rather than later. So between being stressed and not feeling like I was going to be particularly interesting or fun to talk to or fun to watch play a video game, and wanting to get some paperwork done, I thought that I would call an audible and just say, you know what, tonight, sorry guys, need to take some time, and I'm not feeling the stream tonight. Now, since we're on the topic, stressors are a really big part of what can drive us back into our substances of choice. I think that there's two ways to address that, though.
Bold of you to think people are here to listen to you.
I would totally agree with that. Nicely done. Did you hear it? I hope you heard it. I wanted you to hear it, because I heard it. It was like a neutral male voice. Sounded great. Sounded peak, you guys. Make sure that you heard it, all right? You're paying the channel points for it, of which I know that, you know, since there's only like 5 or 6 of you, there's like 30,000 channel points. So I put a 60-second delay on it, although, you know, Kopi's going to game it and like every couple of minutes be like, one more thing. Anyways. Recognizing that stressors can push us back towards our substances. Knowing that there's a couple of ways to handle that stress. One, give into it and go seek out our substance. Now, what does that help? What does that help? Does the source of our stress get better? Maybe in the very, very short term. We forget about it for a little while. But even when I was drinking the heaviest that I was drinking, I wouldn't forget about it. Most of the time, it would just lead to fights. And not knockdown, drag-out fist fights. Mostly just me doing what I hate doing. Becoming passive-aggressive and picking on my wife. We can go do something that's sobriety related. So I could have just hopped on stream and talked about it and said to you guys, hey, I'm stressed, so I'm here. Could have done that. Could have done that. That's an option. But I know that this stress was finite, and that if I worked forward, if I moved forward with stuff that I needed to get done, the stress wouldn't be completely alleviated, but I would have a sense of accomplishment moving through that stress. So that's dealing with that stress. So the first two of those things are avoiding the stress in an unhealthy way, avoiding the stress in a more healthy way, confronting the stress, then taking the emotion around that stress, knowing that I'm going to talk to you guys on Wednesday, getting something done, and then showing you my work. Sounds like you made the best choice. Thanks, man. I think that I did too. I think that I did too. So, that's what I got for a status update. My sobriety, as of right now, is going very well. Very well. I'm all right. I'm okay. Today was a good day. I woke up really kind of early. I had some thoughts buzzing around inside my head. Woke up early and then spoke with my wife for a little while. Got a phone call from the surgeon that I worked with. He called me in, said, hey, I need your help. I'll be right there. Got home, did the chores, made the dinners, you know, did the cooking, all that crap. And now we're here. So that's status up to now. Tonight's topic that I wanted to talk to you guys about, and I think this is really important, is having a recognition of where we are in our sobriety and a perspective based on how far we've come. Because if all you've done, if nothing else has changed in your life, except that you stopped drinking or stopped using your substance, things have gotten better. Things have gotten better. Think of that perspective for a second. Your material position in the world might not have changed. You might be stressed and frustrated. You might be angry. You might be anxious. But you're facing all of those things now with a clear head and the ability to say, these are all things that I can move through and eventually move past. And I can do that because right this second, I have more control in my sobriety than I would have if I was still using. So understanding where we came from and where we are is really, really important. So where am I? Where am I right now? Currently, I'm sitting in a relationship with my wife that is the best and strongest it's ever been. That's not hyperbole. That is 100% fact. That's my truth. It's my truthiness. 2, I'm in a place in terms of the things that I want to do that are productive, that are moving in a forward direction. I'm producing content for my podcast. I'm producing content with you guys for this community. And I'm producing monetary value and good works through my surgical assistant practice. These are all good things that would have been much harder to do had I still been drinking. My physical health is better. Since I stopped drinking, I've lost 100 pounds and I'm now working on putting on muscle. Actively working on it. I'm eating in a little bit of a caloric surplus. I'm in the gym. I'm accomplishing things that are important to me. I have momentum again. Through my 30s, I didn't think I had momentum anymore. One of the things that I always hated when I was drinking was people talking about my potential. I hated people talking about my potential. Oh, well, you've got so much potential. You've got so much potential. Well, I'm just going to go home and drink. There's not that much potential there. Well, now I'm starting to think about myself in terms of what potential I have. So I'm 42 years old. Road's not over. I got a lot of living to do. And I want to do that on my terms, and I want to do that moving forward. Because the times when I felt best about myself are the times when I'm achieving things. And they don't have to be huge achievements. Just things that you set out for yourself that you can accomplish. And I think that that's going to keep you in that mindset. Keep you in a mindset of victory leads on to victory leads on to victory. And the more that I continue to work on the things that are important to me, the more it's going to resonate with me that my sobriety and my continued success are interlinked. And I think that's really important. So, that's what I wanted to talk about tonight. Last night, I stayed up a little bit later than I wanted to, and the reason that I woke up so early, with my head all a-buzzin', was because I went on to another streamer's stream, and I asked a couple of questions about the nature of our community, about the nature of doing this on Twitch. NotsoErudite is a political and cultural streamer who's also a licensed addiction therapist, or a licensed addiction counselor in Canada. She's incredibly bright. She's kind of goofy. And I've been watching her content for quite a while now. And I enjoy it. And I enjoy the way that she thinks. So I called into her show yesterday and asked a couple of questions. And I wanted to go over that stuff with you guys here because I think that it's all pretty interesting stuff. She's also pretty easy on the eyes. That certainly doesn't hurt. But she is absolutely brilliant, in my opinion.
I think we're doing next door Yeti.
Okay.
Mr. Yeti, are you there?
Yeah, I am. How are you?
I am Schwell. How are you?
Swell, she says. Fantastic. Really quickly, Jacob is a fantastic shill. For once, I was not a subscriber, and now I am a
Sorry about the sound quality. I was on my other headset, so it's not wasn't as good as using my streaming setup, unfortunately.
subscriber. Well done, Jacob.
DGL.
Thanks, buddy.
Good game. Go team. Hi, Kyla. My name's Will.
Hi, Will. My name's Kyla.
I'm an alcoholic, and I've been in recovery for about 3.5 years.
Nice. Congrats on the 3.5 years.
A little over.
Thank you very much. I have a couple of questions pertaining specifically to the idea of non-traditional communities to aid in recovery. I don't want to shill for myself here. I have a small community that is on Twitch, and one of the concerns that I have is, do you think that that kind of community can be something that thrives, and more importantly, can be a useful tool for what I see as an underserved population in the gaming community that, from my experience, does have kind of an underreported problem with substance abuse?
Yeah, so this is going to be the thing. Anyone in addiction knows this very well. Addiction is not sexy and nobody ever wants to talk about it.
Right.
If I want to guarantee, in fact, I'm going to watch as we talk, my numbers will plummet. It's like,
Oh, good.
It's like a different thing, right? Like people will be bored by some things and then addiction comes up and people fucking run because they feel like, I think they feel, I don't know, they feel called out, they feel judged. I'm not really sure what people are like, I don't want to fucking hear this shit.
So this was really interesting to me, and I think I always knew that this was true for the most part. I think that people that aren't in their recovery, like that aren't actively in their recovery, have a hard time engaging with people that want to bring them over, because there's this, potential for shaming or ostracization, or just like this projection of possible negative outcome from interacting with people that are sober for a very first time. That's what I think this is. And that why the cockroaches scurry when the lights come on. And I don't mean, like, it sounds, pejorative to say cockroaches, but like, I'm just trying to give you a visual image. So please don't take that as a pejorative against addicts that need help or should get into recovery. It's not supposed to be that way. It's just how I imagined it. The lights come on, whoop, and suddenly, where'd everybody go? Where'd everybody go? Y'all were here a minute ago. Where'd everybody go?
Yes, I would suspect in the gaming community we're going to see a lot of substance abuse. Probably in the pro gaming we'll see a lot of stimulant abuse specifically, so that they can stay up and like active. And then probably in like more amateur spaces we'll see a lot more like the alcohol, weed type specifically, and probably also amphetamines and stuff as well.
There's only one type.
Question is, can we use a Twitch chat community or thanks Nozo, or more of like the Discord community connected to the Twitch streamer?
It's a combination of both right now.
Do I think it could be a good support for this population? Absolutely. 100%. I very much believe in online communities. People who think that like online friends aren't real and all this shit are just boomers who thought that comic books weren't real reading back in like the 60s. Okay. I'm just not interested in it. There's a lot of like things missing, right? Like touch and intimate connection and stuff, not just sex, but like hugging a friend and, punching your bro on the shoulder when he cries or whatever toxic masculine thing you guys want to do.
I think she was talking about, like, in general, the differences between online communities and in-person communities. That's what I think that was. Like, don't get me wrong, if we were all at AA meetings together where the central focus was us playing board games while talking about our sobriety, you're all getting chucks on the shoulder and hugs at the end of the night. Maybe not Kopi. He doesn't seem like the hugging type. I could be wrong, though. Bowler feels like he's a hugger, though.
But yeah, I think it can be a really good space. The main thing is if you have a space that's inviting more addicts, you have to do a whole bunch of extra protections, which means people are going to relapse. So you need to have probably somewhat in mind how your community is going to respond to relapses. And another really common thing, especially I'm sure you're probably also personally aware, and we always see this in addiction, like rehab centers, for example, is new people in recovery have a really hard time not falling back on glorifying drug use. Because a lot of drug talk amongst addicts can quickly become glorifying drug talk. And glorifying drug talk is awful. Look, I lost 30 viewers already. Isn't that insane?
I actually felt really bad about this. I mean, she was super graceful about it, but I felt bad about it.
Oh,
no, don't worry about it with me. It's just
wasn't worth it. I'm sorry.
No, that's okay. I don't just do this for money. So, in fact, I'm bad at the money part. And so I think if you're building a community, you're just going to want to, like, because you're working with a vulnerable population that's like active in its mental illness and has a lot of negative behavior that kind of becomes a byproduct of the mental illness, you're going to want to be a little bit more like mindful of that. Mm-hmm. It'd be great if you have like, especially like people with lots of years behind their recovery, moderated, and probably also if there's anyone like who's always been sober, like somebody who's never struggled with addiction is also good to be there, as long as they're like, that's the problem with people who've never struggled with addiction is they sometimes just have no fucking idea. Or they're like, I'm really sympathetic to addiction. You're like, that's great. You know nothing about it. And they're like, can be at risk of enabling. So yeah, those would be the main like pitfalls I think that could occur in an online Discord. Just like any real community that supports drug and addiction.
Sure.
But absolutely underserved, desperately needed. And if you can create a community that facilitates that role, I imagine that it would be life-saving for a number of people.
Okay, so this felt great to hear. I was super, super excited to hear this. I have not talked with a healthcare professional who works in addiction specifically about the nature of the Twitch channel. Now, I've talked about the podcast thing, but the podcast is me having a conversation with a couple of other people in a very controlled environment. Nobody's going to bust in with a talk to text thing. Like that's not happening. That doesn't exist in the podcast. The only thing I have to worry about is corralling Tiki and Steve and my own dumb thoughts to make sure that we're staying on some kind of schedule, trying to get informative, educational, entertaining information out, while also being as vulnerable as we possibly can be, so that real connection is made with the audience. That's at least, you know, what I'm hoping to do.
I mean, it's a slow grow. I mean, this is not. I've been up for a little more than a year, and it's underreported. But as you were reading off, you know, the sort of checklist that you had, I'm finding that a lot of boxes that I didn't know that would be preferable. A lot of them actually seem very fulfilled, which is kind of interesting. We have several people that have been sober for several years. We have a couple people that don't have, they don't like drinking, they don't like drugs, they have no interest in it. It's very interesting.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, sorry, please.
Nope, that's about it. As long as you're kind of keeping those things, keeping glorifying down to a minimum, that'll be kind of the main stuff. And then keeping shaming away as well. So like kind of the offset that can occur in like AA, especially for like those long-term people, is they're like this is the problem with AA for me, is they're like a lot of people who rise to the top of AA and have like years of recovery under their belt are like staunch, like they're very straight edge, where like any substance is bad, they can't use any substance for their recovery, and they're usually right. Like a lot of people just like, they're like, I just can't do addictive substances, so it fucks with me, can't do any of them, doesn't matter, which is super fair. Gotcha. The issue is that sometimes they put that on everyone else, and they're like, well, if you've been an addict, you also can't do it. And it's like, most people with addiction can come back to having even a healthy relationship with their substance of choice. The issue is, if that's not you, it's really not you. And you can't fuck around for a second. Then making sure that you're not becoming like the opposite, where you're like shaming people if you hear about any type of drug use and being like, you know, they'll get really extreme, like, if you're drinking caffeine, you're using substances, and that's really bad. And it's just like, bro, everyone uses caffeine. Chill. Like, it doesn't cause the functional issues that like heroin does. So maybe relax. Yeah. So that would be the opposite offset you'd want to be watching for.
Yeah, we talk a lot about tending our own gardens. That there's a lot of that. We've had a few folks that came in that were not in recovery that tiptoed around the idea of wanting to get into recovery, but then started asking odd questions about like what substances we suggest they try next.
Yeah, you guys remember that? Like, I thought that was a troll. I tell you that.
Which this was somebody that came in over a really long series of weeks, and you know, at first I thought it was a troll. I thought it was, you know, like, are you seriously like coming and asking like, should you try heroin next? No, I'd like, that's a little off. It's a little off sides for what we're trying to do here, man. But
yeah, watch for your trolls as well. There'll be some people that are like, I want to hurt people.
Yeah. We've got a pretty active mod.
Oh shit! Huh.
Little mod group. It's not many people, like I said.
On keyboard.
Okay. So the next thing that I've got is, are there any possible ethical considerations? There is monetization on these platforms, and I'm specifically wanting an electronic platform because I want to be able to engage in my hobby of choice, which is gaming. Because that's the whole bit is like I do a half an hour check-in with a topic of conversation, and then I launch into a game that is usually played with members of the community. Sometimes they're addicts in recovery, sometimes they're just folks that like whatever game we're playing that night. Do you think that there's anything that I need to consider moving forward? Because they will throw donations out, and all I can think in my head is they're doing this because they don't want the ads. Like, that's how I kind of justify it to myself. Like I said, it's not a lot of money. And it's almost all of it has gone right back into, you know, helping people that are in the community with stuff that's going on in their lives.
Yeah. So
actually, I think right now I'm in the red for money given back to the community.
Yeah, I have a lot of feelings about mental health and money.
Right.
So yeah, that right there, she has a lot of feelings about mental health and money. One of the things that I liked about her very early on was she had a conversation with another streamer about the nature of charging for mental help and mental health assistance. And I liked her take. Her take was basically, you know, you're providing a service, and provided that if you are, you know, you're providing either a service or something that somebody
1000% ad avoidance.
1000. Yeah, I literally think that that's true for everybody that signs up for an ad. Like 100%. Like no sarcasm. 1000% ad avoidance. I think that's true for everybody that subs. Yeah, 100% or 1000%. 10 million%. All the percentages.
Right.
Money
right.
doesn't mean it's unethical. Just doesn't.
Okay.
Because if you're providing a service that they value, one of the best ways to make sure that the service stays alive and stays supported is to vote with your dollar. The biggest issue is going to be, especially for your community, is if you have like gambling addict types who you're worried are like, or like shopping addict types who are like overspending on your channel and you're pretty sure that they can't afford it. That might be in like a weird situation that you come across. I would say mostly play that by the individual. And sometimes you just can't, because sometimes you get Oilers who are like, there's a guy, you know, there might be some guy who's like a super successful business tech now, but he struggled with addiction and he just really wants to like throw like $100 your way every month because he believes in what you're doing. People believing in what you're doing isn't bad. Helping people and taking their money for it, even making an income from it, isn't bad. Are you a licensed addictions counselor or anything?
No,
Okay.
I'm not. I'm just an addict who basically treats this like an AA meeting. It just so happens that there is a tip jar that is built into
so do
being an
AA
affiliate.
meetings. AA meetings also have tip jars. So that's not really that weird. The main thing is obviously if you're like trying to incentivize people giving you money in unethical ways, if you're trying to like use your power as like the helper to like get more money from them, that would be bad, obviously. If you're recommending that they use your Discord or Twitch thing instead of therapy, that would be unethical.
Oh God, no.
But ironically enough, There are less ethics for you to
I'm-
follow if you're not a practitioner doing this stuff than if you are, which
That was super
seems
interesting,
backwards. Seems like probably the wrong way that should be oriented, but people on Twitch are stupid, and that's kind of the way it is right now. So, yeah.
No, at best, I like to think of this kind of thing as like a possible first contact where, you know, we give a little bit of encouragement. You can come back on a weekly basis. If you've got stories that you want, like we had a kid tell a story about how during the height of their substance abuse, they were raped. And it was an amazing moment of vulnerability. And I was ridiculously grateful to this person for wanting to share that. But I would never say that this would be the end. This is not where you end, you know, your journey in talking to people. You need counseling. You need a professional. You need somebody that has, you know, an MD, a DO, a PhD behind their name, or at least, you know, somebody that's trained in it, you know?
Yeah. And then I think the final thing to be aware of is, are they coming on stream and talking, or is it just in the side chat?
They will come on stream and talk if they want to.
This was an interesting line of questioning, and I appreciate it because I hadn't thought of it yet. It sort of happened organically with a lot of us, but and you'll see what I'm talking about in just a second.
It's up to them what they share. It really is the, like, I get through my spiel, and then at the end of the half an hour, I do a on-screen breathalyzer test, and I say, anybody that wants to come in, that wants to share, you're more than welcome. This is a completely safe place. You share what you want. You know, I try really hard to make sure that it's an apolitical space where nobody is going to be, you know, the shame thing. Yeah, that's the last thing that anybody needs.
So I think then the last thing that you would want to be mindful of is sometimes you're going to have to, like, in the help role in general, like not just as a mental health practitioner, but like in general, there's a level of mind reading that you sometimes have to do where people might say, I can do this. This is good for me. And you have to like think about it and go, no, it's not. It's not good for you. Right.
Thanks, Jesse.
Right. So in the case of people like coming on and sharing publicly with a VOD that will be up for a while, there might be people who come on who are like, no, I'm totally okay to share this story. And as you listen to it, you're like, no, this isn't it. You're going to want to have some sort of ethical kind of mental preparation of how you want to handle those situations. So like personally, if I were you, obviously I'm a licensed addictions counselor. So like my response would be totally different. I wouldn't do this on stream at all because I'm a licensed addictions counselor, and there's going to be like that element of expectation from me that there won't be with you necessarily. But if you get big enough, it doesn't matter if you're licensed, there'll still be kind of that expectation with you.
Yeah.
The main thing I'd say is, can we talk about this off stream? And then I would just like mute and turn off the stream and see if you're willing to do that basically. But there are going to be times where you need to probably make the call being like, hey, sorry, like this is too much, or this is something we can't get into, which has the trade-off ethic of telling somebody that they're too much sucks as well. So you need to kind of think about what those lines are going to be. The easiest is to kind of somewhat preemptively make those lines, but the problem with like preventative rules is that they're very unsophisticated, and reactive rules are oftentimes better, but reactive rules around like touchy subjects like this often mean that you're only creating the rule after something bad has happened, which is not good necessarily.
No, I'm not getting big. She has open call-ins and she's a mid-sized streamer, so like 200 on YouTube. So she dual streams to YouTube and Twitch at the same time. So like she'll get like 150 to 300 on Twitch, 150 to 200 on YouTube. So mid-sized streamer, and definitely way bigger than me, but licensed addiction counselor who's also a successful streamer. And with the call-ins, I wanted to ask I had some questions. I had some questions about ethics. I had some questions about, is this something that would be an appropriate way to do basically what we've been doing? But I've never talked to a professional, somebody that does this kind of thing in a office setting, one-to-one about this kind of thing. And while I see the value in doing this, regardless of what she says, it's still really nice to get a little bit of a rubber stamp from somebody.
Certainly.
Gotcha.
Yeah, those would be the things I'd keep in mind.
Okay. Do we have time for one last question?
I think we'll probably have to rotate, just because it's been about 15 minutes. But yeah, thanks for coming on.
No. I thank you very much for taking the time. I really appreciate it.
Okay.
So, yeah, that was it. Go drop a fat one. I want you to drop a fat one. So, yeah. things that I took away from that. One, I'd like an idea of what we should do when we're going to respond to relapse. I think that's really important. Two, something that we do pretty naturally, as in I'm taking the Browns to the Super Bowl. Yeah, you're going to drop off the kids at the pool. No, I got you. You're going to hatch a growler. You're going to let the splashback turn into Poseidon and kiss your balls. Why do you need a bidet when you can make your own bidet by just grunting a little bit harder and squeezing that sumbitch out a little bit faster than it wants to? Just do that. Just do that, buddy. That's all you got to do. Winkies. So, something that we do really, really well here already, I think, is keep the glorifying and the shaming. So the glorifying of past drug use, like I feel like we do a good job of when there's a funny story about something that we did in the depths of our addiction, we say, this is a cautionary tale. It's funny, but it's a cautionary tale. Like we very much hone in on that. And then two is keeping shaming away. I have not seen anybody, addict or otherwise, ever shame somebody in this space. The only bans that I've seen Bowler throw out realistically are bans that have to do with bots. That's it. That's all I've seen, which I appreciate the shit out of. And I know that if he saw something that was going to be, shaming or harassment or something like that, I have a pretty good feeling that that's going to get kicked out real, real fast. And the last thing is, and this is something that, she literally said it, rules that we set up ahead of time are a little bit difficult to deal with because they can often be short-sighted, and trying to come up with rules to deal with this in the moment can be a little bit inconsistent, but fading to black on people's really, really heavy stories. Now, we haven't really had to do that much of that. The most that it's been, I think the worst story that we've heard was Biggie TDT 2 episodes ago, giving us that big gigantic, that big share that they'd actually, I think it's he. That big share that he did. So yeah, I think that's the biggest of the stories that we've had so
Are you feeling
far.
lucky, punk? Finger on the band hammer, ready to go.
On the motherfucking band hammer. I love it. So, yeah, I'm gonna like that text to speech thing. So, switch back to this for just a minute. What do you guys think? What do you think that we are possibly overlooking or maybe missing in terms of the big content for this space? And Fresh, I'm talking to you. Tweezes, talking to you. John's not here, unfortunately. It'd be great if he was, but yeah, Mattstar's not on. Anybody else? Boobs. This is what you're gonna get. All right, you can't see the. Best I can do is some peck popping. All right. Love you, bye! Sorry, my sister-in-law's leaving. Shake him. Best I can do. You want the furry cleavage? There you go, buddy. A little furry cleavage for you. If that doesn't get the ladies interested, good. All right. We're going to throw down with tonight's David Blowy, and then we gotta literally fuck this monkey. All right, we got a monkey that we've got to fuck, or at least I've got to fuck. I just want to kill him. I just want to kill him so bad. I hate that monkey. Which sucks saying that out loud because that's my oldest son's nickname. But yeah, more topics like this would be awesome. Maybe more videos with her and we can review topics. So she doesn't actually talk about addiction very often. If you want, if you see, so I instituted a new channel earlier today. So we did a couple things for the channel today. One, we added text to talk. We added hello. We added that. We also added to the Discord a channel that is specific for you guys. If you see something on the internet that you want me to talk about or want me to address during the show, you can pop it in there, pop a link into that space, and I'll parse it. We'll see if it's, something that's germane and interesting to what we've got going on. And we'll bring it up on the show. I can bring you in to have a conversation about it on stream. Absolutely more than happy to do that anytime, any fucking time. Because honestly, the nights where we talk, I like playing the video games. I like playing the video games with the community. I want to kill this monkey though. I do want to kill this monkey, but I like playing the video games with the community. However, this is the stuff that I think is interesting. This is what I think possibly. I think this is the stuff that probably captures people the most. Is the you might come in for a video game, probably staying for the conversation. Maybe. I don't know. I could be wrong. I've been wrong before. As far as the commercials thing, the ads, you know what sucks? I actually, YouTube doesn't have midstream ads at all. There's none. All of their ads are based on video, just on their video. So there's a part of me that's like, maybe I should be dual streaming to YouTube as well. I mean, Kyla does it, and she's, she doesn't rely on this for income. Although, as you can see by the Dono stuff, she's getting income from it. But, there's a part of me that is like, maybe I should be dual streaming. Maybe this should be going up on YouTube at the same time. What do I lose? Affiliate status? I lose a couple of emotes. That's it. And the Kopi emote's always going to be there. That'll be that. I don't care about the Yeti ones. I want the Kopi emote. Somebody throw up the Kopi emote. It's a fucking work of art, and you know it, and I know it, and we know it. All right. Now's the time of the show. If you've got something you want to share, if you've got something that you want to talk about, you know where the Discord link is. It's right there in the chat. Like literally, let's see, right. It's like right there. Yeah. Right there. I can see it. Stream elements. Actually, it doesn't even show it on this thing, does it? Huh, that's funny. So, pop in. Come say hey. Come talk to me if you wanna. If not, that's fine too. We'll just move on with our evening and get to playing Kill the Monkey. Kill the monkey. Kill the monkey. Kill the monkey. Fuck the monkey. I'm gonna fuck this monkey. I'm gonna answer some texts real quick while we get into Monkey Fuckville. Because damn, there's a lot of friggin' texts. Oh, it's all my buddies. Okay, good. I was like, is the sound not playing? Like, what the fuck? Alright. Hey, what's up, dude? Gonna try to kill this fucking monkey.
Monkey see monkey do.
Oh, hold on. Don't switch. Just a second. For some reason I had this on.
Set up weird.
I did for a second, but we're good now. We're okay.
Nice. I don't really have anything particular to really talk about, but I thought I'd just come hang out.
Okay. Yeah, no problem, man.
So
tell me about your rage, man. We talked a little bit about it earlier today.
I'm just
your coworker saying that you not being super angry, Brandon. She appreciated it. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I actually trained this gal, the girl that said it. So I've known her for a couple of years now because I've been there for 3 years. She's been there for a couple now, maybe a year and two. I don't know. I don't remember. Anyway, no, I'm just always an angry person.
It just I just am.
Yeah, I just consider at this point to be the fire in my soul burning always.
Rawr, brother.
Yeah, pretty much. Anyway, yeah. So I mean, normally in the past, what would happen? I'd be all tired and just rage all day, but I didn't. But I told them I was like, I will not people till after 10.
Do not try to engage me.
Yeah, there'll be no peopling until after 10. So that worked out.
Chris
pretty
says she
good,
hasn't
actually.
even met Super Angry Brandon. Yeah, I bet that's true. I bet that's true.
Yeah, she.
Has she met Super Angry Brandon?
Not a lot of people have been around it there when I have let Angry Brandon out, and usually I go to the back by myself and I'll just punch the steel door.
Gotcha.
So if you
Gotcha.
so, I do that when no one's around. If there's people around, I'm not gonna go do that. I can contain it, but sometimes it's like if there's no one around, it's like, oh, I can release it straight to the steel door.
Yeah, I
And I'll
gotcha.
bust out with my do my Bruce Lee stance, try to do that 1-inch punch, and it always hurts.
Whoa! Whoa!
Always hurts every single time.
Hurt your fist? Yeah, no, it does. It hurts the fist so
every
bad.
time.
Ow! Oh.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's a steel door. It's a steel. I mean,
It's a stinking steel door, tweezes. Can't be
Times you
punching no
down.
steel doors. Can't be punching no damn
Yeah.
steel doors.
So anyway, basically, I was there, and it was. And the thing is, it's not like it's not like she complimented me. I wasn't fishing for compliments or anything like that. What happened was, I was like, man, usually in the past I'd just be super angry right now, and I'd be raging, and she was like, I really appreciate it that you're not. And I mean, that was pretty cool. I mean, it made me feel pretty good because when
Yeah.
I'm raging, I'll just be mean and be short with everybody and be like,
Cranky
man,
old tweezes.
no. Oh, Chris definitely has met Angry Brandon.
Oh yeah.
There was definitely a stain on his mom's door that was there for years from I think it was some giant slushy, one of them fucking redneck guzzlers or whatever. You know, super giant size. It was awesome.
Nice. Nice. All right.
Yeah,
Trying to fuck
but-
this monkey. Here it comes.
Get him.
Oh, I fucking
Don't let me just.
fucking missed my time. I missed the timing. When he throws the poop,
Alright.
I'm supposed to slap him in his nuts, and not supposed to get hit by that. Come on, poop at me.
I mean,
Where's the poop, bro? Where's the poop?
where you are? You showing up? Oh yeah, we gotta come over here. We about to whoop on you.
Oh, here comes the poop. And he flings and oh, I fucking missed. Oh, and he did the grab. Fuck, I hate the grab. I hate to grab it. That was not my favorite attack. Let's heal. And he's gonna fling the shit. 1, 2, 3. Oh! Why didn't I get more attacks in? I should have been able to get more attacks in. I'm supposed to be able to get 5 attacks in when he poops at you. 46 days till baby's here, maybe sooner. Girl dad life is gonna be awesome. Yeah, man. Yeah. Being a parent has been something that has brought home absolutely everything in terms of my emotional needs, for the most part. Oh, shit. Yep, he got me with the shit. Literally, he got me with the shit. I feel like
Get
it's time
pooped down.
to reset this fight, because fuck it. Oh, I can reset the fight, can't I? Nope, can't reset the fight. All you can do is die. All you can do is die.
There's.
Starting to get excited to meet her. That's awesome, man.
Should.
I remember the first, like, oh, fuck, I didn't run fast enough to get underneath it. Damn. Timing's off. Timing's off. For both of my boys, I was really excited, and then I struggled for like a good solid 3 months, but once they start reacting to you, that's when, at least for me, that's when I really keyed in. That's when things got very real for me. 2, 3, 4. Why did that not fucking work? Man, this monkey is just full of shit. See, he did it again. I don't understand. He's supposed to... What am I missing? We get 4 hits in on him? Ow. Fuck. Yeah, I'm not gonna have enough gourds for the second half of the fight. That's alright. I just kind of needed to get my bearings here.
I'm sure you noticed, Bobby just been playing this Total War game, man.
Yeah, yeah. You've been playing 3 Kingdoms?
Oh yes. Oh yes.
Enjoying it?
Well, here. Oh, of course, of course. Well, I mean, when I first bought it, I bought the sale pack, and this game is really hard to learn. Let me just go for someone like me that is stubborn. It's really hard to learn.
Sure.
So, here's the deal: is Romance to the Three Kingdoms is actually one of my favorite strategy games, going all the way back to regular
Like,
Nintendo.
Yeah, regular old Nintendo. Yeah.
Yes, Koi. Back in the day when Koi was just regular Koi before it was Koi Tecmo.
Koi Tecmo. Yeah.
Yeah.
How long does that usually
so,
take? It takes about 3 months. Is what it took me.
To do what?
To key into my kiddos.
Oh.
Like, they started reacting to me in a positive way, like smiling and that kind of shit. And yeah, it just took a little while, but it'll happen. It'll happen, and then there's nothing on earth that you won't do for them, I think. And he's gonna take a shit. There it is. And we move. We're just waiting for that opening. That's all we want. It's just for him to shit, so we can tag him a couple times. Oh shit! That's why I'm missing the Shinobi Firecracker. That's why. Ha.
Anyway, now that I've actually learned it a little bit,
Yeah.
pretty cool.
Two, three, 4, 5, 6. And we dodge out of the way. That worked. Oh, shit. Yep, hit us with the goddamn poop because we weren't in position to move. I hate getting hit by the poop. Like, this fight is so... if it wasn't so frustrating, it would be absolutely ridiculously comical. Because you basically... I'm just running around what is basically now a toilet, waiting for this fucking monkey to fling shit at me so that I can go up to him, throw some firecrackers at his ass,
That's
and
kind
then
of
slap
ridiculous,
him in the
bro.
balls a couple times from behind. Ow, and then unfortunately get hit by that. So, yeah. I'm excited to see and our Great Danes' reaction to one another and the amazing bond that they're going to build. Hope our Great Dane knows that there's going to be a baby soon. I mean, you know, I don't know. I feel like dogs are pretty attuned, but you never know, man.
Yeah.
You never know. I hope your Great Danes are good with the baby. My my husky would have just ignored it. Yeah, Augie would have just ignored the kids' babies, but you know, we didn't have him as a puppy, and my youngest is now 9, so there's a little bit of distance between that and now. Man, this fight takes so fucking long because you're just waiting for those openings. Smell like refried beans. It's true, I do. I don't smell great today. Don't smell great. I didn't get to shower this morning. I showered after my workout yesterday, but I didn't shower this morning. Okay, so he's gonna do that. He's gonna fall, and we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and get the hell out of the way. And he's gonna shit again, and we're gonna hit him with that. Oh, it didn't work. All right, there we go. All right, so first kill is in the books. Now we got to do it again.
Oh, yeah.
Well, we got to do it again. So he's a 2-stage fight, and the second stage is, I don't know if it's more difficult or not. Like, maybe it is. I don't know. Fuck. But we've got, looks like, hopefully enough loaded spear. Should have 4. Hopefully it'll be enough. Hopefully it'll be enough. But yeah, he's about to come back.
Bring him back.
He does this shit. He does that. Oh, he didn't go up in the air. Go up in the air. Keep it down, I'm hunting. My bad. Sorry, Kopi. I'll be silent for forever.
Ever?
I won't. I'm gonna keep talking. Come on, asshole. There it is. Ah, fuck. I messed that up. 1, 2. Come on.
Keep it down. You're messing with Kopi's hunt.
Oh, fuck. Now I'm dead. There it goes.
See, that's my issue with those guys. That's what happens when they get really.
Yeah, it happens, though. Like, you get used to it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
No, I get it. I mean, I understand what you're saying. I mean, I should definitely have more resilience, but I don't.
Oh, fuck. There it is.
I just don't get a lot of fun out of getting beat down by the same thing every time.
Happens.
But you always win. Oh, I know.
Nope. Get out of there. I hate terror. Bullshit ability. 1, 2. Oh, come on. And he does this shit. And run away. I mean, we're at least getting that right. We know what the timing on that is, which is good. Okay, so we did some damage to him there. Come on, Sweet Pea. Let's do it again. There it is. No, come on, I did the thing! Oh, that is horseshit. I did the thing. Ah, it was a waste of it too. God, that sucks. Alright, well, still alive.
You can do it, I'm sure.
Eventually, we'll get there.
I know. You always do. I know.
Yeah. Par for the course.
Right? Don't get me wrong. So this one, to learn this, I had to learn how to play the game. So I restarted the game like, I don't know, 50 times. I just kept I'd get to a certain point where I couldn't figure out what was going on or why I lost, and I just restart.
No, I get it.
And now that I know how to make all my armies and do all that, and some pretty big ones. It's time for war. Boy. Retons.
Yep. Cool. Like on like no health here. This sucks. Oh, he's cranky now. Okay. Alright there, cranky boy. Fuck. And that's the death. Okay. Alright, well, figuring it out. Okay, it's time for some PlayStation Vita and bed soon. Have a good night, everyone. Good night, man. Thanks so much for stopping by. It's great to see you. Keep us informed about what's going on with the baby. If you see something on YouTube or see something on the internet that you want me to talk about, throw it up in the Stream Ideas channel in the Discord, all right? Throw it up there. I'll see it during the week. If it's like something last minute, I might not get to it. I want to be able to watch whatever it is that you guys are presenting to me, and then be able to get a really good idea of what's going on. Okay, that's it. Thanks for coming. Seriously appreciate you stopping by, man. Seriously, you're just too good to be true. Can't take my Twitch off of you. You're a community of drunks. And I'm so happy we know each other. That didn't rhyme. Shit. Did you kill the monkey yet? I just had my first fight against him and did better than I've ever done. Ever in our lives together. So, yeah, this is the second fight. Second fight of the night. I know what I was doing wrong. I forgot about. You need the old Shinobi firecracker. Come on, come on, come on.
Do.
Shit at me. There we go. And he poops. And we get close and personal. And he does that. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we're out. It worked. All right, so doing damage to this idiot. Waiting for him to take a dump in his hand. Take a dump. Take a dump. Take a dump, you angry Kong motherfucker. Angry Kong motherfucker.
Oh, bueno.
There it is. He's gonna poop.
Dirty, dirty
He
Kong
poops.
motherfucker.
Dirty Kong
dirty.
motherfucker. He's a dirty Kong motherfucker. What? I don't know what else to call him. Like 3, 4,
Get it.
5. Got him. And he poops. He's gonna keep on. He's just gonna keep on flinging stool at. Oh, never mind. Didn't work. Fuck. Oh, that's not good. We need like a bunch of those, I think. Yeah, I think I gotta wait like 20 seconds between applications of the Shinobi Firecracker before I can, like, you know, try to do it again. I think that's what's going on. This is just the most ridiculous and comical of all of the fights in this game, I think. Wait, whoa, he didn't do the thing. Oh, you asshat. He didn't do the thing.
Didn't they do the thing?
He didn't do the thing! His AI went sideways on me. Awful jackass. And we get out of the way. Because we're just trying to do chip damage to his HP right now. Like, the other stage of the fight is us trying to do stamina damage. This fight, though, is just trying to do chip damage to his health. Get it all the way down, get to the second phase with as many of our gourds as we can. Because honestly, I think we would have been okay on that last fight if we'd had another gourd charge. I think we'd have been okay. So we'll get there. 3.
Sounds like you're getting there.
Well, you learn a little bit more every time you fight this fight, or any of these fights, really. I mean, that's the whole point.
Right.
You know?
Yeah. I mean, it's exactly the same thing when I restart or get fucking beat up every time. I mean, I get it.
Yeah.
I just enjoy. I enjoy this one right here because I don't know. I've played this a lot, so it's more nostalgic. And then, dude, I played StarCraft 1, dude, for 5 years or something. I was really good at that game.
Yeah.
But I didn't get really good by not losing. I lost a whole bunch too.
Did all the losing, and then boom. All right,
Yep.
so
Well, I had an account that was 1,000 wins and 10 losses. That was my favorite account. It was Happy New Year 2001.
1,000
Never
wins
forget
and
it.
10 losses? Jeez.
Yeah.
Are you
I was
serious?
really good. Yeah, very serious.
That's insane. And he
I had
farts,
other accounts
and
that had
shits.
a whole bunch too, so yeah. It's cool. Let's see.
I like getting up behind him when he farts because I know his shit's coming. Oh, there's one right now. Getting close. Get my one hit in. And then back off. So ain't nobody got time for multiple,
Right.
Didn't do that very well. That's alright. We got pellets. We got plenty of gourds left. He's down past half-life, and we've still got a ton of our own health left. Get in one hit and run away. I mean, that really is how you gotta do this fight. Come on, take a shit. There you go, idiot. Yep. 1, 2, 3. Oh, you fucking should have blocked that. And I didn't. That's alright. We're gonna use one of our health. One of our gourds. We're doing okay. Doing okay. Dodging the attacks we need to dodge. Living our best life. Living our best lives, you guys. I mean, his punish window is really, really short. Like, agonizingly fucking short. God damn. He zigged when I wanted him to zag. That's one more set of damage. We're doing okay. We got 6 left. We should have enough spears to be able to kill him in the second phase. Get out of the way. We did. Good. Yeah, most I can hit him is like 2. That's funny. I could probably make it... Oh, fuck. Didn't expect that. He was tricky. He was very tricky there.
Very tricky.
Very tricky monkey. Who's a tricky monkey? You are a very tricky monkey, Mr. Monkey Man. You missed me. Let's heal real quick. Good heal, everybody. Good heal. Thank you very much, everybody. I'm gonna go around the side. Whack, 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 whack. We went around the side and we whacked it. Felt great. Oh, he's gonna do that again. 1, 2, and we got it. All right. Good. All right, we're gonna double check one thing real quick. This King Kong secret looks bad. What are you talking about? It's a big, gigantic sword in his head. It looks awesome. It's your favorite. It's your favorite. Let's see. We're going with this. Y. Let's see. RB. Okay, so RB, pull an enemy stuck by the spear back towards you. Okay, so we're going to thrust and then pull it back. Okay, good God. Who is continually texting me? Bren looks so great and grown up, and I look like a bog person, like I escaped from a swamp. That's my sister-in-law talking. Yes, to a monkey. No to you. My sister-in-law goes, thank you so much for dinner. My little giant lady heart needed some quality
That's
pickup
awesome.
time and delicious Taco Bell food. Thank you. I made Crunchwrap Supremes for dinner tonight, though. They're always a hit around here, thankfully.
Just another reason I need to come to Colorado.
I mean, it's there when you need it, buddy. It's there when you need it.
Oh, I know, I know.
Doesn't even have a girl to carry around. This king, yeah, he doesn't. He tries to do it with me, though, so that's kind of fun. All right. Got to get our blocking game on this. All right. So he's going to do that. And we're going to get in 2 quick ones.
Going to war. Jack these fools up.
Does that thing. I get out of the way. He comes in. He misses with his big sweepy. And we do that. And then we back off, and that does a bunch of damage to him. Oh shit! Get out! Oh no 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 no! Fuck! Oh, that was too close. Do it again, and we run away because he's going to do a scream thing. We want to be on the other side of him. Oh, shit. One more. I think one more of those and we're... Oh, fuck. Yeah, one more of those and we've got him. Whew. We lived. We lived, everybody. And we're going to get him.
Get him.
And that, my friends, is the fucking monkey dead. Second try tonight. That still took way too goddamn long. Alrighty. Guardian Ape. Fuck that monkey. You fuck that monkey. Look at me right now because you fucked that monkey. Somebody tell Kopi I finally did a thing. Memory. Guardian Ape. Slender finger. Slender finger of a young
thing,
woman.
though.
Oh, very cool. What thing did I do? A good thing.
Ah.
A good thing. I killed the guardian monkey. I killed the fucking monkey.
You did?
Yeah. Yeah, I just did.
Good job, dude.
Thanks, man.
Nice.
Yeah. I mean, I feel so ashamed of
Stupid
not being
monkeys.
able to have done it the
Hey,
other
Kopi,
night.
He got the monkey.
I got the
happens,
monkey.
dude. I knew it was
You
gonna
say-
happen.
You gotta say that.
Because it was
Fuck
the end of your
monkey.
night.
Come on, man.
Alright, so
Fuck the monkey, damn it. Yeah. Remnant, guardian ape, the battle memory of an extraordinary foe, although distant, recollection of such a memory provided sustenance for the wolf. They say that an infested body is the mark of the undying, but such a long life would surely be quite lonesome for even an ape. Perhaps the echoing roar of the guardian ape was in fact a solicitation of sorts. Ooh, a little foreshadowing there. Listen to that. Attack power has been enhanced. We're going to travel to...
sweet baby
Dilapidated
Jesus, I'm about to
temple.
get that city.
You gonna get it? You gonna get that city?
Oh, but yeah, I'm about to go to war with like. I just started a war with one dude. I'm going to war with someone else right here in a second.
Get that sweet hot city.
Ooh, yeah, I'm gonna get all of them cities. Well, I mean, the point of the game is to conquer everything.
Conquer all of it. Have you played any of the the Warhammer Total War stuff? Like you played any of those?
Nah.
No. No interest.
Well, I never really had an interest in Total War in the first place.
That's
I'm playing
fascinating.
this because it's romance. Yeah,
That's absolutely
I know.
fascinating.
I know. I'm picky when it comes to my strategy games. Here's the thing: is when I play a strategy game, it's usually one that I play for quite a bit of time. So, like, I still need to go back and finish up all the storylines in Gladius, which I will. You
Yeah.
know,
Sure.
I played it for like 60 hours straight, so
Sure.
or 70 or something. So I was like, oh, I need to take a break.
I
So
gotta take a break.
it worked out, but I mean, yeah, that's cool.
Gotcha.
Siege, they're gonna make me siege the city.
Man,
Screw
honest to
you,
God,
buddy.
I thought it was gonna take like 1,000,000 years to fucking kill that monkey. Now I don't know where to go. I
It's because you focus in on killing the monkey.
was so focused on killing a monkey, I didn't think about anything else.
Monkeys.
Yeah, you gotta say it like that, man. I
Monkeys.
think it's really important
Always.
to say monkey.
Right.
Well, shit, we killed the
Oh.
monkey. We talked about sobriety. I guess that's the end of the stream, man.
Awesome.
Good stream, everyone. Very, very successful. I'm proud of all of us. Thanks so much.
Do these wars first. You're gonna go up here. You're taking that. You're taking that city. Let's go.
Let's see. Where are we going to go next?
You.
Where are we going to go next? There's so many places we could go. Because I think we're about halfway through.
Oh, Game-O.
Yeah, I think no, are we a little more than halfway through? I think we're a little more than halfway through. Yeah, I think things start to get really, really difficult from here on out. Where, like, you're going to hear me, like, yelling and being angry a lot more.
You know what happens?
Travel. Sunken Valley, Guardian. Let's see. Let's make sure that there wasn't anything extra there that we missed. That we left behind accidentally. Let's do that real quick. I got the motherfucking monkey. I fucked your monkey. Poop flinging idiot. Thinking he could go up against the ninja. The great and powerful ninja. Yeah, nothing over here. It's a dead end. Okay, good to know. It's kind of fun to just like zip around the world, though. That's kind of fun. Alrighty, let's travel. Where are we going next? Jesus, I don't know. An abandoned dungeon? We can go there. Underground
Maybe.
waterway?
Find out.
I don't think we need to go to the Harada estate, but... Yeah, we don't need to go there. I don't think we need to go to Ashina Castle. Let's see, what, equipment inventory skills. Yeah, don't have like a... Man, it takes so many freaking skill points It's like 4,000 friggin' experience to get to a skill point. That's so many. Feels like so much fucking, what do you call it? Grinding. So much grinding necessary. Okay. Travel. I mean, underground waterway is the only way I think that I haven't been. Alrighty. Let's see. This guy's talking or what?
I hate that the game makes me do this. Like, I have to, like,
It does.
close all the way out
Makes
of it.
you do it.
No, like, sometimes it like with the, and I don't know if it's a Total War thing or not, but they try not to let you get to your menus. So, like, I'll, like, try to go back and, like, load my game because just a bunch of random shit happens I have no control over. I'm trying to figure out what's going on, and I try to go and read all the shit. And then it just locks in a menu. In a battle, it'll lock you in a menu for a battle that you have no control. If, like, I'll do the battle. I don't care about doing the battle, but I'm trying to see what's going on elsewhere where the map was just at, and it like starts jumping around like 800 fucking places. So I basically have to close the game, which means I have to Alt F4 because it won't let me get to the menu, even at all, or read anything.
Interesting.
So, yeah, I don't understand why they did. It doesn't make sense to me. It seems kind of dumb, actually, because I'm sure I'm not the only person that gets that is like, what? No, I'm just gonna Alt F4 and just reload my game then.
Yeah, we ain't doing it like that, man.
Yeah, I hate it when games try to do stuff like that. We're like, oh, we're just gonna try to end the game because of our moral standards. We're not gonna let you load from this exact point. Like, then I'm gonna Alt F4 and I'm just gonna load anyway. So,
yeah,
I don't know. I feel like that's a dumb thing. I see a lot of companies do shit like that.
A lot of dumb companies.
Yeah.
Dumbkinies. I think we gotta go down here. I think this is the right move. There we go. Yep, that gets us down here. And it wouldn't be a Miyazaki game without a poison fucking swamp. I wonder if I jump directly in, do I immediately get poisoned? Yep. You immediately get fucking poisoned. Which is not my favorite thing on earth. Heavy coin purse. That's good. And we're gonna go, let's see, contact medicine. Yep. So this poisons us just a little bit so that we don't get poisoned in this shit. Some yellow gunpowder, which is good for increasing our gear, our shinobi weapons. The weapons du shinobi. Some Ungo sugar, everybody loves that. Let's look around. Oh, there's a merchant over there. Let's go talk to that guy. I love merchants. They always have the best shit. Just have great shit, you know?
Sometimes.
Just always, brah. Purchase items. What does he got? Green mossy gourd fills upon rest while it does not heal. Poison status reduces poison buildup. Okay, that's good to know. Some antidote powder, some heavy coin purses, and that's it. Okay, good to know. Good to know. Nothing really exciting. And he's kind of dying, which is kind of funny. Quit dying, bro. You ain't need to be dying. Ain't nobody want that from you. And we jump up there. And looks like there might be some assholes over there. Oh, fuck. Get on top of there. Jesus. Good, good. Oh, monkeys. Monkeys! Ooh, monkeys that have fucking swords. It's a sword monkey.
I don't understand what city they're. One of my cities keeps getting attacked, but I don't know where it is.
Yeah.
Man.
Wait, you don't know where the city is?
I don't even know where the city is. Yeah, it just keeps popping up with this screen where it says I'm under attack, and it will not show me where the fucking city is. It's really starting to piss me off.
Ow, 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 ow.
It's like, just show me. Can I see the city, please? Can I see where it's at?
Got the fucking monkey. Fuck you, monkey. Hey, sorry I'm late. Busy night in EMS world. Did you kill the poop thrower? I killed the poop thrower, bro. You can go back and check the VOD. I made that poop thrower look very silly. He's a silly poop thrower. And he doesn't have very much in the way of standards. And he keeps on making himself look like an asshole because he keeps throwing poop. Alright, contact medicine. Gotta get over here. Can we get up there? Like, it's not gonna let us get up there, is it?
He threw his last poop for a while.
Yeah, he did throw his last poop for a while, bully. El bolio dor ocho cinco. Alright, we just killed this gun-toting monkey. I don't like gun-toting monkeys, alright? Alright, the Second Amendment does not apply to monkeys! In my opinion. I could be wrong, though. John, we had a really good, interesting discussion that I actually would love your take on. If you want to go back and watch the VOD, I think it's pretty worthwhile. Tweezers, what do you think? Were you able to watch it at all?
No, I was on the phone with work, so.
Gotcha. Yeah, you said first time closer.
Yeah, well, I think it was the second time, but yeah, he didn't know what to do.
Gotcha.
It doesn't matter. He didn't know what to do, so it's regardless.
Regardless of his status, yeah.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
yeah, it doesn't matter. He had no idea what to do. No one even understands why he was the one closing. Everyone is still confused by that, so.
Gotcha.
He should not have been the closer.
Why were you the closer?
Actually, if he wouldn't have been the closer, I mean, if he wasn't the closer, then no, probably would have been. It would have been one of the people that's supposed to be the closer.
Oh.
So he's usually an opener. That's what doesn't make any sense. So.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can watch it yet. I don't know if you can watch the VOD yet. Basically, it boils down to I was on a stream with a bigger streamer who also happens to be a licensed addiction counselor, and I asked some questions about the nature of our. Oh shit! What is down here? Oh, I hope this isn't a headless. I got a feeling this is a headless. Oh shit! Oh, what the hell? What are you? Did not appreciate that, buddy. Fucking things coming out of the goddamn walls. Wow, that is super irritating. Oh, fuck you, bro. Gotcha. Out of the wall. Get out of the wall. Fucking mud man. Scary. Yeah, so just some stuff that, a few things to keep in mind implementing in the future. And then a few things that we do that I think is really awesome. That I'm really jazzed about. I killed the monkey. The monkey dead. Monkey is dead. We took the antidote powder because that's where we live. We're going to eat a pellet because we have time to eat a pellet. Oh shit, it's the snake. Walked right into the snake existing right here. Fucking terrified of snakes. Shh, there's a snake. Fistful of ash. Are you fucking kidding me? Just gonna keep on using that. And not hitting. Don't hit the snake, man. If you hit the snake, you die. I think. Dodge away from the stupid fucking wall. Okay, so we don't go that way. We don't go that way. Fuck do we go? Can't go up. Go around and under. Shit! Ow! There's just no space to maneuver is the problem. And I don't know where to go.
Oh, doesn't sound fun.
It's not my favorite thing that's ever happened in my life. Let's go over here. And I think we need to... Yep, we gotta take another antidote powder. And we need to heal, because we're dying. I don't know if you guys have ever died before. It ain't fun.
No.
How do we get over there to get that treasure, though?
I'm gonna hop off disco for a bit.
Alright, man. I'll miss you till later.
Yay. Alright.
I miss him already. Okay, so even if I touch the snake, he doesn't do shit. Which is kind of cool. For now. For now. Oh, there he is. Yeah, he knows I'm here. Fuck, I don't know what to do. Snakey knows I'm here. There's a building back there. I gotta get to it. I don't know how to get to it. First playthroughs are so much fun, you guys. I don't know if there's, like, something down there or what. Ow, fuck. And there's a death. Damn. Whew, that sucked. That was buttsucker, you guys. I don't know if, I have a feeling that... Oh, that was the way to go. Okay, cool. Good to know. But... Aw, poor monkey. It's alright. Put you out your misery. Oh, fuck you. Oh, you... Wow. Okay. No getting by the snake on the left-hand flank. Did you guys know about that? I didn't know about that. I didn't know about that. Fuck, are we all the way back here? Jesus Christ. This is like way the fuck back here. I mean, I guess once you start getting all of the loot in an area, you don't really need to, like, keep fucking around with, anything else, which is good. And you can just kind of swing along. And, yeah, here, see, that's the snake track right there. That's fascinating. And there's a dude right there who's an asshole. And there's a dude right there. And there's these two assholes. We're just gonna walk right past them. Because fuck that monkey. Fuck him, the monkey. Oh, shit. Nope, nope, wrong one. Don't concentrate on the asshole over there. Get around. I think we go to the left. And we kill that with that. And we kill that with that. And we dodge. And, oh, wrong way. Yeah, I know you're all here. Also a bunch of pricks. Where the fuck do I go? I don't remember. Oh, wait, no, I gotta go up. And then we went under. Did we go under? Nope, didn't go under. Fuck. Oh, that's right, yeah. Fuck. There we go. I was never very good at platforming games. Not even that one time, you guys. I wasn't even good at platforming games that one time. You know that one time? Oh, here's the snake. Alright, so we made it over here. Lickety dick. And I gotta tell, I feel a little bad for the monkey. Not bad enough to not kill the monkey, because the monkeys in this game is kind of a prick. Oh, I know what I'm supposed to do with him. Yeah, he jumps up there. He gets hit. Yeah. Yeah, and then you get knocked off and die. Yeah, I know what to do with the monkey. And we're gonna try this again, but it ain't gonna work. Yeah. Got it. Got it. I know what I'm doing. I get it. It's in my brain now. Back to fucking... This feels a little needless to have to, like, come all the way back here and, like, run all through this. Like, that's a little, it's a little sketchy. Little sketch. Oh, wrong way. This way over here. Drop down. Drop down again. Under the snake here. Over here. Over here. Right here. And over here. Oh, shit. No. We're okay. It's okay. It's alright. Doing fine. Oh, fuck. Wrong goddamn button. Do you like wrong goddamn button? I do not like wrong goddamn button. Alright, let's make sure we've got our proper ninjutsu. Right trigger after backstab death blow. Yep. And basically we do the, yep. Yep, go distract him, monkey. Oh, fuck. Not cool. Get in the house. Whew. Dried serpent viscera. A dried persimmon-like heart of a great serpent. The great serpent is a god of the land, and the heart is believed to be where one's spirit resides. While it looks much like a persimmon, in fact, this is a red viscera of a god. Apparently, dozens of the Sunken Valley worship the organs, believing they represent the deity itself. I mean, cool. I imagine I need that for something, right? Alright, is there, nope, nothing behind. It's interesting. Was it inside? It looks like it was, like, inside the heart of the Bodhisattva statue, which is interesting. Even the mortal blade doesn't kill it. Is there a way out above? Oh, there is. Okay, good. Come on. There we go. Pick it up. There we go. Oh, some divine confetti. You know what that means to me? Fucking divine confetti. Means I'm about to get my dick kicked in by something that likes doing way more damage than I can deal with. No, I'm just kidding. It's fine. It'll be fine. Oh, shit. Welcome to the Ashina Depths. And we've got ourselves a communion spirit. Quit poking the snake. I will never quit poking the snake. I like to poke the snake with my snake poker. I don't know if you guys have ever poked a snake with a snake poker. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Oh, fuck. I lost so many skill points. God, that sucks. That's all poison. Didn't need it, but nice to have. And there's another one of those dudes right there. Y'all fuck with my shit. Yep. Delayed like my reactions. I do have terrible reaction time. It's 100% true. Hundy P. Not. Fuck. Why did it do that? Oh my god. I wasn't supposed to do that. My grappling hook auto launched onto bullshit. Except it did both of mine back to back with like a 3-minute delay because we got the points to do the fuckery. Yes, I know you do. Mistakes were made. Forgot who I was dealing with. Getting through that first bit of the fight and then dying to the second. Let's see, can I kill it? Where is Shirafuji? Oh, there he is. Okay. Oh, hell. You can sneak up on this asshole. That's nice. So we can get the first kill. Come back here. And hopefully get the second kill. Because that wasn't that... Honestly, this fight's not that hard. It was a lot harder earlier. But it's not too hard now. Here he comes. Fuck. No, The fact that that is not dodgeable... from the front is a little bit of horseshit. 3. Live. Oh, fuck, wrong goddamn button. Got him. Fuck you, Snake Eyes. Shirafuji. Done and done. Alright. No, I didn't turn off sound alerts. I think I'd have to do a thing to turn off sound alerts, and I don't know where to do a thing. I just turned them on because, you know, that'd be fun a little bit, but y'all like to have a lot of fun with the sound alerts, don't you? Y'all can't help it. Y'all are like tisk, 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 or whatever that goddamn sound is. You know what sound it is. So remember the very first time that we did that, and like, we did that for Sonya, and you guys, I think you scared her off. It's fun when it's shiny and new. Yeah. Makes sense. When it's shiny and new, come aboard. We're expecting you. The love boat. Oh, fuck. No, I missed. Get him. There we go. Good. Got him. And he's going to do this. Oh, it arcs. That's nice. And there we go. Ooh, he hit me right in the kisser with that one. It's a bummer. Hit me again. And dead guy. Take it. She's not a big-tittied goth girl anymore? No? She got him reduced? If they were hurting her, I'm glad. Nobody wants to be in pain. Just anger pop. Oh, okay. She just changed her name. Yeah, I don't have any interaction with her. I mean, she was perfectly pleasant when we were playing, what do you call it? When we were playing Red Dead, but I don't know, maybe the vibe didn't do much for her, or maybe she just was busy. I don't know. She seemed pleasant. She was funny, which I liked. You know, because I'm neither single nor do I live in Finland, which apparently is where she is. I did ask her for some art, though. Well, I mean, she's mute. Hard to... One understands, I guess. Fuck. Where do we go from here? Can we... I don't think I can get up there. Oh, I can get up there. Cool. Bomb ass. Look at this. Very cool. No, she wasn't very talkative. But the times when she did chat, and, you know, trying to make accommodations for her was... I mean... I don't know, I thought we did the right / nice thing. Trying to accommodate her. Didn't work out in the end, but oh well. What are you gonna do? You gotta try. You just gotta try and try again. Oh, okay, so we cleared out most of the shit in here. The next thing we do is that to there, to there, and then my wife comes in, and I'm assuming my tiniest of cute children is here.
Not yet.
Not yet? What the buckets? Hi, baby.
Oh, yeah, sweaty.
I just did 2 difficult fights back to back, but they went all right. They went all right. One of them I killed on the second thing. The second time that I actually squared off against The dude I killed. Yeah, second time. Yeah. Yeah. Hi, baby. What you doing? Oh, God, I gotta do this fight again, except for this time I gotta do this fight with the addition of another monkey. I love you too, baby. I'll see you in about an hour. Fuck. I don't want to do this fight again. Cool. Come up here. I don't want to kill the monkeys again. And this time there's two monkeys, not just one monkey. It's two fucking monkeys. Found this piece. That's good. Is there a thing up here? There was. Good. Prayer bead. Very nice. Always nice to get the prayer beads. No, she wasn't particularly talkative. Really pleasant to look at, though. Very, very pleasant to look at. Fucking cutie. Oh shit, we came this way, didn't we? Yeah, we did. So quiet in here. Shh, quiet. Shh. Monkey boos. Everybody loves. Oh fuck! I gotta do this again. Oh. Is this like? Oh, it's a big, gigantic dead monkey. Smaller than that one, though. Oh, man. I think I want to watch a guide on this fight. Because I know there's another one in there. I don't remember the technique for killing it. Let's take a look. Yeah, it could be. I don't know. Maybe. Everybody come back? Everybody that wanted to? I hope.
Greetings, Sekiro Guru here.
Sekiro
And I'm going to show
Guru.
you how to easily beat the headless ape and its girlfriend. First, what you need to do is run straight up to the creature and attack it before it has a chance to stand up. The best attack to use is
it's
the
already got the
Combat
headless.
Art Whirlwind Slash, as it's quick and does decent damage. What we're looking to do in this fight is to bait it into this move, its unblockable jump. Get out of the way so it lands out of range of you, and then close in, as this next move is what we'll be taking advantage of.
Same
After
thing,
the
okay.
unblockable jump, it will always do a standing stab move which we can deflect. This will leave it stunned on the floor. And just like in the previous Guardian Ape fight, we will use the spear to pierce its neck and pull out the centipede by using the spear's grab function. You do this by pressing and holding the right trigger once the spear is in its neck. Once you've pulled the centipede out, follow it up with another Whirlwind Slash attack, as it will be open for a few seconds before
Makes
recovering.
sense.
And that will be the tactic for this first phase. Bait it into the unblockable jump, move out of the way, and then deflect the next attack to leave it vulnerable to the spear. If you have trouble deflecting the attack, then you can always use the loaded umbrella, as I am in the video. The parry window is larger than if you're using your sword.
Yep. Here's the second one.
Once you've took away its first health bar, it will summon its girlfriend. This might terrify you beyond belief at first, but we can make a monkey out of both of them in no time. To make this phase as easy as possible, we're gonna kill the brown monkey first.
Better?
The trick to it is to bait the headless ape into its terror scream. This will trigger the other monkey's AI to run towards you, or we will stun it with the firecracker prosthetic.
Okay.
This will leave it open to 7 hits. To trigger it to do the terror scream, all you have to do is get a single hit in. Wait for the right time to do this, either after its sliding on the floor move, or its 4-stab combo. When it starts to do the scream, quickly run away like a coward to create some distance from it. This will give you enough time to hit the other ape 7 times before the headless wanders over. You'll only need to stun it twice to kill it, as it's quite weak.
And quality is
Once you
1080.
have damaged it the first time, they both become a lot less aggressive, making it easier to finish it off. Just be careful not to use the firecracker again too soon, otherwise the stun effect won't work. Give it about 20 seconds between uses.
20 seconds.
Once
between
it's
uses,
dead,
yeah.
it's now just a repeat of the first phase. Bait it into its unblockable jump and deflect its next attack. Stick it with the spear.
Yeah, I
and
got a train
repeat
ran on
it's
you.
Dead. As the loaded spear and umbrella both
that's
only
fucking
use
funny.
1 spirit emblem per use, you should not run out during the fight. And if you choose to deflect with your sword instead of the umbrella, then you are free to use your other prosthetics to damage the ape more quickly, as you'll have leftover spirit emblems. Just make sure you have the spear selected after the umbrella in the loadout menu. That'll make it easier to switch to it after deflecting his attacks with the umbrella. If you see
need
it
the
slide
umbrella.
along the floor
Fine
like a
without it.
slob, then you can move in towards it, either jumping over the swing or dodging into it. This allows you to use the whirlwind slash danger-free, as the ape will take a
Oh,
few
you got-
seconds
did you
to
watch
get
it?
up from the slide. You try being a headless ape and sliding on the floor. See how quick you can get up. To make it do the unblockable jump move more often, you'll want to get close to it. If it crouches when up close, then you know it's about to do it. If it starts to do something else, then just run past it instead.
It's going to take me probably 1 to 3 times, I think. Okay, great. Wow, that's just a repeat of that same fight, so that should go okay. You want to hop into? Can you hop into chat, or can you just type? Either way, it's fine. It's fine. You let me know. But first, there's more. Oh fuck! I forgot to switch that out for whirlwind slash.
Holy shit, this is incredible. I can't wait to fuck with you.
Okay, Kobe number 2. Oh fuck! Ah, I was wrong. God damn. Wrong button. We already broke it once. Yeah, they did. Oh, fuck, I did it twice. I didn't mean to do that. Ow. I didn't look. Ooh, that didn't go the way I wanted to. I'm like down on fucking healing right now. Fucking missed the dodge. I missed the block. That's alright. No big deal. So many, a few new things.
Boots
Not
and
like
cats
so
and
many.
boots and cats and boots and cats and boots and cats and cock and balls and boots and
Cock
cats
and
and
balls. Damn, man. Cock and balls? Can't be saying cock and balls around here, brother. It is a family show, motherfucker. X! Oh, fuck. Fuck that up. Alright, that's the first one. And we're going to... Yep, he's going to do a thing. We're going to pellet real quick. Here's this asshole. Just gotta hit him once. There's so many of these a-holes. Come on, do the thing. Do the thing. I hit you, do the thing. Hello. It's a cheap yet effective redemption. Ah, fuck. And little mama monkey's gonna fuck me up here in a second. Ooh, too bad. She's not super aggressive, so...
Hey, buddy.
Hey, what's going on, man?
Not much, brother. Just, hot up on the job a little bit.
Yeah?
Yeah, good stuff. I'm using a different earbud set than I usually do. Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, I hear you just fine. Hold on just a second. I'm going to turn down the game sound so that I can hear you perfectly instead of hearing you imperfectly. There we go.
Testing. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, you're good, man.
Cool. Nice, man. I'll start at the beginning and work my way up. First, I'm sorry to hear about the stuff you got going on
Thanks, man.
with, wife's job and stuff. And for whatever it's worth, and I know you're a cynical bastard at times, but if there's anything that we can do out here, let us know. I know my hospital is always looking for traveling nurses, and I got a spare room. So
no, I appreciate the shit out of that, man.
No, seriously, I got, like I said, I got a spare room just burning on, not doing anything. So if I'm sure you guys have stuff kind of talked about and whatnot, but hey, Vermont's cold as shit this time of year. It's nice. So
thanks, man. So I don't know what's gonna happen. I think that she's probably gonna end up staying around in town, but I'm not 100% sure on that. We had a little bit more of a conversation, and like, in order for her to leave the state, it needs to be a ton of money, just an absolute oodles and oodles of money. She can get most of the way there here in Colorado if one or two things go the right way, and we're hoping that they will. Not 100% sure, but we're hoping that they will. If they don't, then yeah, maybe out of town. But I'm also working on some stuff for my own business to be able to work through gaining a little bit more money. We just have a lot of debt that we need to get out from under, and it's just I'm expressing it as these are the stressors, these are how we're dealing with the stressors. This is why Sunday didn't happen. Yeah.
But I'm hardwired to offer like solutions and help whenever possible. What kind of I don't know if you can answer this on stream or not. What kind of like specialty does she generally work in?
Oh, she's a OR nurse.
Yeah. All right. Cool. All right. Well,
fuck the other movie.
For whatever it's worth, keep it in the back of your mind. If it'd be a good way to save some money, because I wouldn't, charge you guys much, if anything. And
Sure. No, you should charge us something. She's getting a stipend to be able to afford it, so.
Well, it would be because it would be less than it would be less than what most of the places around here are going for. Just to try to help out a friend.
No, I appreciate that.
If, like I said, no. Just as a thought in the back of your head. I liked the sobriety stuff. I liked what you had to say.
Right?
Yeah, she's good. And,
yeah, I like her quite a bit.
I think, based on what she said, we're really, you're really on the right. You're doing the right stuff. You know what I mean? Like the community, we don't have any issues, so far with people.
So far,
like with people harassing or, kind of that like gatekeeping, right? Like
yeah.
We're a pretty supportive group, and I think that's not always easy.
No, I don't think it is always easy, but.
And we, you facilitate, and with the other members in this community, I think we all do a really good job of, being a welcoming space, and we don't glorify, past stuff. We kind of, like you said, we may share, fun, anecdotes.
Yeah.
But I think we always have a good way of bringing it back and kind of grounding it in, the reality of our addictions.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
Yeah, what was I gonna say? I had something else I was gonna mention. As for, I saw the kind of, what do we, what do you want to see more of, or, what kind of recommendations and whatnot. And, I think one thing that, I think I may have, brought this up before. But I know, like David was helping out with some, Discord stuff, and he's not quite as around as much. I have some experience. I have some experience with Discord building, and if that might be, she brought up Discord and Twitch a couple of times.
Yeah,
as kind of like the two main entities. And if there's anything that I can do on the Discord side, I'd be more than happy to help. There might be there, which will then drive traffic to the stream.
The biggest thing is just is kind of trying to capture an audience. It's hard to capture an audience. One of the things that she talks about, literally she talks about it, is how folks aren't interested in confronting what's going on in their lives.
Right.
So for those people that are not in recovery, that probably should be, that's hard for them to parse, and I get it.
Oh, yeah.
I totally freaking get it. And for those of us that are in recovery, this is a good spot for us, obviously. But there's a certain amount of self-awareness that needs to come along with anybody that is struggling. And the way that I put it was the cockroaches scurrying when the lights come on, right? I don't know if you saw all the way through to that.
Yep.
Yeah, and it's not a pejorative. I don't mean it that way.
What, calling us cockroaches? Jackass?
Well, the whole point is to give you a visual idea of what it exactly is that I'm talking about. What it is that I mean. And
Yeah,
you know,
no. Yep. On the sobriety front,
yeah,
I still sober.
nice, good, good.
You know, kind of fucked up a little bit, and I didn't realize why or how until recently. It was kind of one of those things that, like, you know, we for I for those who don't know, I work in EMS, and I had a really tough call a couple weeks ago.
Mm-hmm.
And as you know,
Yep.
we talked about it.
We sure did.
Off stream, which was incredibly helpful. I didn't realize how it was affecting me. You know, I was doing most of the things that I was supposed to do. You know, I was talking to some coworkers. I was talking to some people. But it wasn't until we did a debrief at work, and there's you know, the reverend comes and he's and he kind of basically the people who were on the call talk about what their roles were, what we did, how, you know, what our first thoughts were, what our thoughts are now.
Mm-hmm.
And listening to, you know, my crewmates talk and sharing mine, kind of showed me that I wasn't necessarily dealing with this as well as I thought I was. And I started falling back into some old habits. I started, you know, maybe spending some time on some websites that I shouldn't have been on.
Yeah.
Talking to people that I shouldn't have been talking to. And I ended up spending $200 that I didn't have to spend on what ultimately ended up being nothing. I thought I was going to be getting something in return, and I didn't.
Mm-hmm.
For better or for worse. And now that $200 is gone.
Yeah.
And you know, it was, money's tight right now. I don't have an extra $200. That's a lot of money for me right now.
Yeah.
And so now I'm basically living with, you know, in this kind of state of panic and anxiety, trying to figure out what I'm gonna do.
Yeah.
Because I'm trying to make it to payday. I'm praying that my wife doesn't check the bank account. It's not a great situation.
Yeah.
And I know that I need to escalate my response to some of this trauma. I need to seek more professional help, which is really hard for some reason right now. You know, I have a therapist that I haven't really seen in a while, and I have a psychologist as well that, again, I kind of blew off my last appointment, and I need to reach out to these people. I need to do, you know, the next right thing.
Yep.
Because, you know, I know that I'm in a spot right now where I can't necessarily be trusted to make the right decision. And that, that sucks. That's not a fun place to be in.
Yeah.
So, one of the things I do is I come and I talk to you and I put it out into the world that, this is real stuff that I'm, dealing with, and that kind of makes it a little bit more real. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it's not just something that's in my head. Like, this is something that, like, I'm now admitting to having an issue with, and I need to do something about it.
Well, and I know that you know this, and I'm going to reinforce it, and I'm going to do it gently, but talking to me about it is not doing something about it.
Well,
and that's I'm saying this very gently because it's very easy to let words be said, feel as if you've accomplished something, and then not follow through on the thing that you actually need to accomplish, which in this case is reaching out to your therapist, which is something that this space cannot be. Like, this is a good space, but it's not like this isn't therapy. It can be a part of your therapeutic journey, but you need somebody that you can talk to about this that is a professional at it. And you know
but
you know this.
I do know that, and I appreciate where you're coming from. I understand what you're saying. I don't want you to think that I'm trying to use this in lieu of that.
Yeah, it's one of those things that I feel like I want the expectation sort of, said, right?
Yeah, of course. And I think for me, it's just whether, it just so happens that, that you're, someone that's, online and streaming and whatnot. It's just, it's personally, it's just a helpful way for me, talking to someone in this kind of setting is a helpful way for me to, kind of organize my thoughts and put it out there that, I know that I have to do these things, and it helps make it a little bit more real. So, I don't know. I don't know if that makes sense or not.
No, it makes sense. I'm with you. Like I said, it's one of those things like I don't want it to go left unsaid, even though I have the sneaky suspicion that you recognize that our inner addict, our inner space Dennis Quaid, it wants things to be left unsaid because then there's a little bit of wiggle room for us to be able to say, well, nobody said anything. Well, we know. We've been addicts for a while, so we know, and somebody did say something, even though it was done in a gentle and supportive way. Like, I have literally nothing but your best interest in heart.
No, I get it. I follow you now. I know what you're saying, and I appreciate that. I just I don't know. I haven't talked to you in a while, Will.
Yeah, it's been a few days,
the
man.
Sound of your fucking voice. What can I say?
Thanks, buddy. It's great to chat with you.
Yeah. Always a pleasure. But it's I always appreciate you calling me out when I need to be called out on.
We all need it, man. We all need it desperately at times.
No, yeah, ain't that the truth? But yeah, that's so still sober, not for lack of
desire,
not for lack of trying, I guess. But we'll get there.
Not for lack of trauma, maybe, instead of trying.
Yep.
That was a rough call, man. It was a rough call for you to be a part of.
you know, it brought up stuff from my personal history. It brought up, you know, just seeing what I saw and being there and, you know, dealing with that. And I think, you know, I don't know if Tweezus is around or listening or not, but, you know, he fucking called me out on it too in Discord. You know, he's like, don't, you know, throw yourself into work thinking that that's going to solve it. Because I fucker saw that in me a mile away. I barely said much, and he was like, you know, able to see that something wasn't right, and I was doing some shit. So,
well, it's like I talked about. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
So it's like I talked about earlier tonight. So the stresses that are on me right now are very, very different from the stresses that you're going through right now. Sure. I've been through those same stresses, so I know I know how you feel.
Right.
You know, I've been in the operating room. I've done chest compressions. I know how you feel. I've dealt with suicide. Those two things in my life are separate occasions, but I can take the one, throw it on top of the other, and I can, you know, aggregate those and feel and get a real good sense of how you're feeling.
Yeah.
So when I said earlier that I could do one of three things, I could escape in an unhealthy way, I could escape in a healthy way or healthier way, or I could deal with the issues and then deal immediately with the issues that move me towards some semblance of alleviating the root causes of that stress. Now, you did some of the work there that day when you performed your job competently. So that's part of it. The next part of it is recognizing all of those emotions, all of that stress, and finding a way to deal with that in a healthy way, not in a destructive way.
And I definitely went down the destructive way path. Yeah. It's so easy. It's comfortable.
So comfortable. It's like slipping on an old fucking pair of slippers.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, like I said, you know, websites and stuff that I shouldn't have been on that were, you know, my phone has the memory of all that. All I have to do is type in 2 fucking letters into my search bar, and all of a sudden, you know, the website is there.
Yep.
You know, it is easy, dude. And I gotta be, you know, and that's why I really appreciate your, you know, the share today and how to, and you know, kind of showing that, you know, yeah, there's healthy ways of dealing with it, there's unhealthy ways of dealing with it. You need to do the healthy things.
Yep.
You know, that's not what I've been doing, and I, you know, I just gotta get my head out of my ass a little bit. And we'll get there. Luckily, you know, luckily, I mean, I still did some stupid shit, but it would be a lot worse if I was drinking.
Yeah, a lot worse if you were drinking.
I would have spent a lot more. I would have found a way, you know, like I said, that money was gone and spent, and I got nothing in return for it. Nothing. Yeah. That's probably a good thing, because if I had, it
mitigates the bad thing. How's that?
What if I had, if it would have just been that, like, first sip, right? Like I'd be off and running.
Yeah.
And so far, I'm just crawling. It's in the wrong direction, but you know, I will do the things that I know I'm supposed to do. It's just hard. Jesus Christ, it's hard.
It is. It is.
But I swear to fuck, I tell you what though, if I can fucking do it, anybody can. I'll tell you what, like, if anyone's listening and, you know, any of this stuff sounds familiar, I get it. You know, and I know Will gets it, and Tweezus gets it, and we go through some stuff, and I know that even, you know, there's stuff in my life that is going well. You know, there's stuff in my life that isn't terrible.
Yeah.
But you know, that's not, in a weird way. Like sometimes that just doesn't matter. Like when you're in it, you know, like when I'm in my like addictive compulsions, like, you know, the good stuff that I have going on in my life doesn't register.
Right.
You know, it's
right.
It's like it won't hold any weight. It won't hold any water. It's all about focusing on either like the bad stuff, ruminating on the bad stuff, or just being hyper fixated on whatever I'm trying to spend money on at that point.
Yeah.
And that's the, do you ever, I don't know if we've ever talked about this much, but like I get hyper fixated on stuff, and I ruminate, and it's super hard for me to kind of come back out of that a little bit. Is that something you ever kind of struggle with in terms of like you know, not video games or painting or whatever, but in terms of like mental health stuff?
I fixate on in terms of mental health stuff. I have a smaller compulsion towards retail therapy, which is not retail therapy. Yeah. It's like I don't know if I would call it retail addiction. It isn't a consistent compulsion that causes me like any kind of like financial ruin. Like right now, money is tight. I'm not spending money. But when money's not as tight and I'm feeling low, I do get things in my head. Like, you know, we've talked very much about the fact that I have 1.5 million miniatures and RPGs and board games and all that kind of stuff, right? Mm-hmm. I will get into my head that I need one of these specific games. Something new will come up. I'll have like a serious hit of FOMO, and I will not be able to get it out of my head until I collect that thing. The collecting of that thing brings me no discernible joy past opening the box, seeing that it exists, and moving it into my basement. That's it. That's as far as it goes for the most part. Sometimes there are things that I will continue to engage in as a hobby moving forward. Like one of the video games that I like on here is called Darkest Dungeon. Darkest Dungeon is a wonderful game. I kickstarted the board game version of it in the same way that I've kickstarted several things that are now just collecting dust. I have a box game called Kingdom Death Monster sitting on that shelf that's got a load of ridiculously beautiful models waiting for me to put together and paint them that I will probably never get to, because the catalog of things that I need to put together and paint before I get to that is 1.5 miles fucking long. However, with this Darkest Dungeon game, I am engaging with it, so it's not just the compulsion to collect it. I'm enjoying it. I painted a couple of the models on stream and enjoyed doing it. It's a very simplistic art style that I resonate with quite a bit. But there has been a lot of this stuff that I have picked up, looked at, enjoyed the, you know, minor dopamine rush that I get from it, and then put it in a box or put it on a shelf and have not touched or looked at it in several years. Several years, not just a few, several years. Like I have a box of role-playing games over here in the corner that I don't want to sell because, well, maybe someday I'll play them. I'm never going to fucking play these games. And even if I did, I have digital copies of all of them. They're just sitting around collecting dust and space. Like, they bring me joy to know that they exist in my house, but they are not a source of ongoing continual enjoyment in the medium itself, which is probably not the healthiest thing to do, and I should probably get rid of it. So does that come close to what you're asking me about?
Yeah, no,
Okay.
absolutely it does.
Okay.
Absolutely it does. I don't know if this is my ADD kicking in or not, but that really kind of made me think of another kind of sobriety question that
Sure.
I have for you.
Sure.
And I'm you know, again, I'm not. What are your thoughts on? Well, no, I know the answer to that. Sorry, I'm just trying to think how I want to phrase this.
Take your time, man.
One of the struggles that I have currently, I think, is that you know, when I started to think that maybe I had a problem with alcohol, I went to you know, I started going to AA meetings, and I heard a lot of stuff that just made a lot of fucking sense, right? So I stopped drinking, and that's been great because I know that I can't drink. I know I'm an alcoholic.
Right.
I know that it will make the shitty things that much shittier, and it will ruin any good things. And I know this because I've been there, I've been through it, and but when I quit drinking, I started doing other stuff, right?
Yeah.
I shared a while ago that I, over the course of 2 years or so, I spent about $35,000 on a video game, on a really shitty mobile video game.
Yeah, yeah.
And then I was able to stop that, and then I got into other stuff, right? Like, it's this idea that, you know, there's definitely some sort of, you know, I'm an addict. I know I'm an addict, right? I have proven that to myself time and time again at this
Time
point.
and again.
And now with this it's not really new, but with my latest kind of addiction, which I'm having a hard time kind of admitting to. I really, it's like, I know that there are support groups for this, and I could go to these support groups, and there's a very, very high chance that I could get what I, you know, need from these groups.
Mm-hmm.
But then it's just going to be something else, right? Like and that's my fear right now, is that
Okay.
I'm like, I'm just gonna, you know, I'm just on it, like, trying to be honest. Like, my fear now is that I'm on a, you know, it's like I'm on a fuck are those things that go round and round? You know what I'm talking about? Like carousel, whatever.
Yeah, yeah.
And
Horses up and down, round and round,
I mean,
shitty
like,
music.
I make a ton of progress. I move forward, and then something else comes out, and it's like, okay, I already know what I'm talking about. Like, it's just, there is a root issue somewhere in my psyche, I feel, that I'm not properly addressing. that I'm not, you know, and I need to, and that's where it's so fucking important that I get back into therapy and do some really hard work, because I'm, you know, sick of just, you know, doing the work and getting better about one thing just to have something else kind of pop up. You know,
Okay.
I wanna get to a spot where I can put this, you know, not behind me, because I think it's always going to be a part of me, but I need to figure out a way to, you know, get a better control over these compulsions. And I think I just, you know, I think that's going to take a lot of professional help for personally. Again, this is all just for me, right? Like,
Yeah.
And then that's just kind of where I'm at in my sobriety right now.
Sure.
Because even though I'm not like drinking, I'm not necessarily acting sober.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. I am honed in on what I think is going on.
Yeah.
So, I think, and you can correct me, and I will totally take the L on this. I think that you think that each one of these compulsions that you have is a separate compulsion. I think that every one of these compulsions is the same thing with a different targeted release for, or not release, but hit of dopamine. It's just a different way for you to get the same surcease from whatever underlying traumatic event has put you into a place where you are seeking to self-soothe by engaging in things that you know are destructive.
Yeah.
This is one addiction.
Right.
It's one addiction that you can just move very easily into another substance, another activity, some other dopamine hit for you. That's what I think is going on. Go ahead.
Yeah, I think you're I think you're right. I think you're, you know, I'm tired, man, of just bouncing from thing to thing, and I think that that's why, you know, I really do feel motivated to do what it is I need to do, right? To make those phone calls, to make those appointments. I honestly, you know, I really am gonna get this stuff done. You know, I'm not just saying that. I'm tired of going from thing to thing to thing. I'm tired of going to, you know, just switching the support groups, because it's, like you said, it's just that same looking for that dopamine hit, right?
Yeah. So just really quickly, I'm going to interject. Kopi, and I agree with this. Do you want me to end stream and we could talk about this off stream? Or are you okay talking about this on stream? Because one of the things that, you know, one of the pieces of advice was make sure that if things get too heavy, that you have a parachute pull, and we can move this off stream. Up to you. Completely up to you.
I'm perfectly okay talking about this on stream. I'm sorry if this got too heavy or too weird or too personal or too specific. That was not my intent. You know, I just
no, you're fine. The point, so, you know, Kopi's pointing it out, and he's right. There is a point where, like, sometimes it's important for you to be an advocate. Sometimes it's important for me to be your advocate, even if you are okay. Like, you know, you're not naming names. You're not talking directly about what, you know, what you're relapsing on, you know, explicitly. But, you know, I at least got to throw up a yellow flag and say, hey, are you okay? Should we take this off? Like, I mean, we got 10 minutes left in the stream tonight anyways, so.
I'm good.
Okay.
Kopi, I appreciate the shit out of you, and kind of putting a little, you know, saying what you're saying. I really appreciate it. No, I mean, I don't know. You know, there's kind of a sick, twisted part of me that just likes that, you know, we get some content out of this shit. You know?
I mean, the content is mostly just for us. I mean, if I need, you know, I'm going to pull this VOD and I'm going to keep it. And, you know, with your permission, I'll probably throw up the pertinent parts up on YouTube, because I think it's important to talk about these things in an open and public place. I think that's really important. Also, I'm gonna tag her and see if she will give her thoughts on you know, what went on tonight, and see if she's interested. And if not, you know, I don't. She doesn't owe me any of her time, but it is something that I'm going to ask for.
If one of the reasons I enjoy is not the right word, but one of the reasons that I come on and share stuff like this is because I know that people are gonna, you know, I know if there's like one person that hears this and it's like, oh shit, somebody else, like, I'm not alone.
Yep.
You know, like, that's so fucking important to me. And that's why I think it's important that we share our stories, and you know, we have these tough, open and honest conversations.
Yeah, I agree with that. I completely agree with that. But yeah, there's a part of me that has to be, you know, has to be willing to pull the ripcord if you know, I feel it's in your best interest. Which is such a fucking weird thing for me to say. Like, the whole point of this was that there would be no, like, that this would be, you know, there would be no first among brothers kind of thing. It would be, you know, I'm leading it because there's got to be somebody that's the point man for it, and I just so happen to take that upon myself. But, you know, if you're comfortable, I'm comfortable.
Yeah, no, we're all good.
Yeah. Bowler literally said it. Yeah, I think you made a great point about the compulsion being there, but the motivation changed. The compulsion didn't change. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Well,
and this is something that you should tell your therapist the next time that you you talk.
Absolutely.
Not the next time you talk, when you talk, because that is a piece of advice that I will 100% throw my wiggly head in on and go, yeah, go make a fucking appointment. You know, give a call tomorrow.
Yeah.
It takes all of about 5 minutes.
And I think part of and maybe I'm, you know, wrong on this, but I think part of being a part of this community and part of being you know, friends with all you guys is me having to be honest with where I'm at. You know, I have no interest in pretending to be something in sobriety that I'm not, you know. And I think I really appreciate that I can come here, share, you know, a really what's to me a very raw and vulnerable thing, and you know, get the support from you guys, just by being able to have a conversation. You know, so I really appreciate that, and I feel like it would be a disservice.
Whoa, wait, ain't friend. I am a great friend sometimes.
You know, Kopi and Bowler and Tweezus, if I wasn't being honest.
Yeah. Yeah. And Kopi just said with the text to speech, whoa, we ain't friends. I'm a great friend. Sometimes. which I would agree with. He is a great friend. Sometimes.
For sure.
Okay, much better. Yeah,
So I apologize. I didn't mean to hijack
this is what this is for.
Show here.
No, this is what this is for. This is 100% what this is for. This is not for that right there in the upper corner. That is so a secondary thing. This is just to see if I can get anybody's eyes on anything that I'm doing so that they come in here and I can fuck around and play a game, and maybe they'll come back the next time, and they'll come back at the start of the show and they'll hear what we're doing and they'll talk to us, and then they'll do what you and Tweezus have done with sharing and being open. Like, you know, people that don't have addiction problems come to us and talk to us about their problems in their lives. That's so incredibly important to me. Like, yes, this is for sobriety. Yes, this is for me keeping myself in recovery. Yes, this is for me reaching out to a community to help them keep themselves in recovery. But this is also for anybody that wants help, support, a friend, somebody to giggle with, somebody to laugh at, somebody to laugh at Kopi trolling me. That's what all of this is for.
Oh, we're gonna have some fun with that voice to text shit.
I didn't like the fucking monkeys, man. I didn't like the fucking monkeys. All right, you know what's funny? The second monkey fight with the 2 monkeys was easier than the first monkey fight, which took me what, 2.5 hours the first night that I tried it. I killed that sumbitch on the second time, and that's because I had forgotten how to use the Shinobi Firecracker for some fucking reason on the first episode of it. I didn't cheat. I'm not cheating. I watched a guide. I watched somebody else do it. Somebody that's better than me at it. What, you never watched somebody play baseball and think to yourself, you know what? I should pattern my swing after Ken Griffey Jr. Yeah, you should. He's really good at it. He's really fucking good at it. Hey, I ran that fight, what, 16 times before I watched the tutorial? But the second monkey fight, I didn't want to fuck around with. I just wanted to get through that one. That's not cheating. Up, up, down, down, left, right, left, right. BA select start. That's cheating, Kopi. Of course, Kopi thinks that killing the dragon in Elden Ring is cheating, so I don't know. He's just better. You're just better at video games, man. I just want to get through the goddamn games, okay? All right? That's it. Just want to get through the games. You're better at video games. That's acceptable in Contra because player 2 sucks. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Man, God, I haven't played Contra in so long. So long. You know what's funny? I have a PS3 sitting over there and another HDMI splitter sitting over there. I'm actually thinking we might do some like retro gaming one of these days. I don't know. It'd be nice to be able to get like 1 or 2 more nights of streaming in and, you know, locking in more of a schedule for the variety. That would be kind of cool. I mean, I really like Friday nights being some kind of first-person shooter night with the fam, as it were, with the fam. So yeah. Anyways, I'm sorry, Mads. What else do you have in the share shotgun tonight?
Nothing. I got
Nothing
nothing.
Okay.
I'm scared out. Thank you. Thank you for giving me a space to come and chat with you. Thank you for calling me out on my bullshit.
Always, man. And I expect the same thing right in return.
Absolutely, my friend. Always.
Yeah, what's up with David? How's that guy? Like, I mean, he came in like with 16 6-shooters ablazing, and then
that's just
poof.
Man. That's just it's a kid who's got a lot of enthusiasm and the attention span of a squirrel.
Squirrel. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, buddy. I think you've got some actionables
yes,
that
sir.
you can look for in the next day to get started here on your journey towards figuring this out. I really do think that talking to your therapist about the fact that, you know, you keep sublimating your addiction one to another in terms of where you're getting the dopamine hit. And I think that might be something that's worth exploring. I don't know, maybe. From what I've read, I think it's very, very possible that's the case.
Yeah, absolutely, my friend. I think so. So
all right, man.
We've got a good plan, and you know, in a couple of, I got some shit to do. I got some hard work ahead of me. But I tell you what, man, like I want to be able to come back here in, 3 months' time, and be like, this is, it's. I'm on the right path. I'm on the right direction. I've turned stuff around a little bit. You can. I know that if I put the work in, I focus, and I do what I'm supposed to do, I can really turn things around in 90 days. And I think that's just a little bit of a goal, that I'm kind of putting. I'm setting for myself, and I look forward to sharing that, sharing the positive things that I've changed and I've learned in the next couple months.
Gotcha.
Yes, sir.
All right, man. Well, keep me informed on stream, off stream, whatever you need, okay?
Absolutely, my friend. Like I said earlier, if there's anything I can do with all that other stuff, you let me know, okay?
Thanks, man. I really appreciate the shit out of that. Seriously. My one request, and this is for everybody, my one request is when you come across something on YouTube, an article, whatever, if you think it's something that's interesting enough to be thought of or brought up, please throw it into the Stream Ideas chat in the Discord. I just created it today, so it's brand new. If you didn't see it, I sent out an everyone, all hands on deck kind of message about it. It'll help me generate more content. It'll help me generate more talking points. By far, the stuff that's the most interesting on this show is talking with you guys about stuff that's interesting to you guys in terms of our mental health, the video games that we want to play, our sobriety. That's the fun stuff. So Kopi says Legend of Dragoon. I'd have to actually go find a copy of it to be able to play it.
That's a great game.
Yeah, I'd have to find a copy of Legend of Dragoon. But I could see a place for it, man. I could see that happening. Could see it.
You were doing a thing on Sundays, if I remember correctly, where you kind of pick like a little celebrity story and kind of would share clips and information and stuff about that. Is that something is that in the vein of what you're
that's fine. If you see something like that, if you see something like that, absolutely. If you see a TED talk about addiction, throw it up there. If you see an interview about a video game that you think is going to be interesting, throw it up there. If you see something about mental health in general that you would like to talk about, throw it up there. Like anything that is under the umbrella of Save versus Poison, the meeting of geek and sobriety, that you think would be interesting to watch or to read and go over on stream and then have a conversation about, throw it in there, man. Absolutely, 100%.
All right, I stumbled across a thing on body shaving, so gonna throw that up there, so we can get the start on the best techniques for when we get your 25
concurrent viewers for a month.
Listen,
for 1 month.
We're gonna start working on exactly how and best techniques. If we're gonna maybe some waxing techniques.
Only if it's my butthole. Wait, do I have to do my face and head?
Listen, we're
That
gonna
might
work
be a
out
deal
some
breaker.
details.
Like that might honestly, like my wife's never gonna like. She hates it when I shave my head. She says I look angry, just angry. Like, look at my smile right now, smiling. She's like, yeah, you look like the devil. It's a damn mean thing to say to your husband who you say you love, jerk. So, yeah, if I can keep so neck down. I'm going neck down.
I think that's fair.
Full
I think
body
that's fair.
shave, all right? Full body shave. We'll get the filter so that my penis looks like it's in witness protection.
Just do a comically long blackout box.
You won't need much. It's extra medium at best. Some people ask me if it's cold outside. It's like 95 degrees. It's like, nope, that's just what it is. It's just what it is.
I get
Standard
it, you know?
garden variety cock-a-dick. So, anyways,
I love what this dissolved into.
You're welcome. All right, you're welcome. That we'd switch gears from
creamy water guards.
Yes, that's exactly right, Kobe.
All
right, everybody. Thanks so much for tuning in to another episode of Save versus Poison. I've been your host, Will. It's been an absolute honor and pleasure coming at you, this face and your eyeballs. If you're seeing this later, thanks so much for sticking around this long. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, follow on Facebook, Twitter. We haven't done much with the Instagram. I should probably start doing that shit too. Man, I trying to get them numbers up, man. Trying to get them numbers up. Oh, if you have any questions that you think are pertinent, I will be. So I purchased a low tier subscription to Erudite's channel, NotsoErudite's channel. That's the lady that I talked to. And I'm going to continue to bug her with questions that I think are interesting and novel and important for our community. So if you guys think of any questions that you would like to ask her directly about anything that we talked about tonight, yeah, let me know. Let me know. Drop it in the Discord, and yeah, we'll move forward. We'll move forward from there. But for all the rest of you, I love you guys. Thanks so very much. We'll talk to you very, very soon. Warm, creamy regards. Good night, everybody.